Year 10 students from Chilton Trinity.
We have been lucky enough to visit Headway, to listen to clients' stories and hear their voices.
Hello, I'm Louise. I'm the manager of the Headway Rehabilitation Unit here in Bridgewater. Headway Somerset is a charity and we provide services to people who have experienced head injuries, either through traumatic accidents, through illness or disease. And we aim to work with our service users and their families and carers to improve their lives as best as we can. We invite you to listen to our voice.
Well, I was very active before. I used to ride horses, big green and white horses.
Sharon thinks she caught her meningitis through someone sneezing. He was carrying the virus. It stays airborne for a matter of a few seconds.
You want me to go without? Is it too late tonight to drag the past down into the night? I'm saying it's carry each other.
But now I got the thing like it.
We feel that the cut-off points for physio is too soon. We need continued support when discharged from hospital into our homes, particularly physio and speech.
After 4 years he had a big operation, changed his personality, and he wasn't Robert, he wasn't like a man anymore, it's more like a child.
Yeah, it does have a big effect on the family, on all the family.
I'm somewhat glad that I've maintained my ability with figures because I was always given numbers and still am. I've got at home, I've got a piece of paper and I think there's about 12 on it now. And that's the program countdown. And when they don't get it and I do, I record them. You know, like I say, there's about 12 of them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's pretty good with numbers.
They're trying to get me to walk again, but I can't walk. I never will be able to.
When you're ready.
Okay. My name's Simon, I'm 38. I had a subarachnoid brain hemorrhage at 32, grade 5. And whilst they were operating on me, they ruptured another wall in the brain and it caused me to have a stroke, so I've got left-sided weakness now.
How did you feel? Do you remember your accident before?
No, I went to bed on a Friday evening, woke up on Saturday morning, getting ready for work, put my shirt and tie on in the bathroom, and I just collapsed apparently, and had a fit on the floor. And the next thing I remember, 7 weeks later.
I'm very bad about the so-called treatments I received or haven't received for life. That for me is the reason I'm still employed today.
I always think that the brain injuries are a silent killer because people can't see that there's anything wrong with you. If you've got a broken arm or leg, you wear a sling. But if you've got a head injury, and the strange thing is now, when I was talking to somebody on the phone, he said, we don't sound very disabled. I thought, it's taken me years to speak, and even now, my memory isn't like it was. And it's the sad thing is that people sort of paint an unfair picture of you, and that's the sad side effect of head injuries.
used to live and work in London, and I've been involved with a bad crash involving me on my motorbike, which I never knew I had, and a taxi. And in this crash, I received two main injuries. Firstly, a head injury, which led to memory problems. The second was a smashed dominant elbow.
The care in the hospitals are terrible. 10 minutes down the road and it's gone. They don't want to know you again. And the next time I went in there, it was, we can't do nothing for you, bye-bye. We can't do nothing for you. There's no help. We were sent away from the hospital with no idea of a social worker or anybody that could help.
June the 6th, 1996, I had a life-changing experience. I had what they call a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is a bleed in the brain. Unfortunately, I was in a coma 6 weeks, and even now my short-term memory isn't quite as good as I'd like it to be. And in the beginning, when I came out of hospital, I used to repeat myself all the time, and unfortunately, people took advantage of my short-term memory loss.
No, lucky really. I consider myself lucky. Because 30% of people die instantly from what I had. And then 2 weeks later, another 30% of people die from it. So 60% of people die. I should have died.
It's all because of my brain injury. I couldn't talk very well. I don't know whether you can understand me.
People say, well, pull yourself together, make yourself do it, and learn a new skill.
It provides me with a good meal, and some people to meet with, play games.
Do you enjoy meeting up with new people?
No. You like your old friends, don't you? Nice to meet you.
Headways is absolutely fantastic. As far, from my point of view, they are fantastic. They do a brilliant job.
Every time I come here, they always ask how I'm doing in my personal life, and I always tell them.
What do you enjoy doing here the most? Everything. What are you good at?
It's a good place, but good staff. See the staff, the women, they're brilliant. So she told me
it's like a close-knit family. You know, you get to know people, and it's just a great place to come and have help and fun. And
in there.
What does Headway mean to you?
Brilliant. I don't know what I would have done without him. Because like for 18 years I've looked after him, and that was my break. 2 days a week Robert would come to Headway, and he enjoys it, and I don't know what I would have done without him.
Get people to meet people in the same boat as yourselves, you know what I mean?
You want to go back to how life was before?
That's right.
I'm a lot better. But I do like a laugh and a joke now. I used to be so straight-laced and unbelievable.
No, it brings you out of your shell. Makes you more open.
I like routine. Routine's good. So it's good to do the same thing. Good for the memory and the brain.
It's a good rehabilitation as well into and back into day-to-day routines.
I was so angry in the very, very beginning, but now I'm so placid, it's not funny.
It's really nice here, and people can share things. I understand about things, but I can't actually say things. Because I was braining. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
An opportunity to get out of the house, change the scenery, interact. Bit of fun. And it's helpful for people to learn some skills that they've forgotten or need to sharpen up on, you know. short-term memory's affected a little bit now, but what are we talking about?
Just your feelings on it.
That was my gag.
We're really delighted to have been able to work with Headway on this remarkable project, not least because the more we improve our understanding about brain injury and communication, the more we can help everybody contribute to a better society. And at the end of the day, injuries like this could happen to any of us.